All righty. Okay. So I put up on my second channel the this new Black Panther Party representative in Elizabeth City who demanded the release of Andrew Brown shooting. And a lot of folks I remember were saying this dude is an agent, this and that. You know, I was looking at the some of the comments on this. And it made me think about, so what is black separatism? I've talked a little bit about that, I think, and maybe this is kind of the point where I need to reverse it. You know, and I think I've said this before, but I want to make sure, is that black separatism is unrealistic right now. It's unrealistic because it would require an immense amount of force. It would require an immense amount of, you know, effort to get folks to, you know, to be committed to try to have that, you know, system down in the South, making the assumption. It would be a lot of trouble that a lot of folks don't want to do. This is, you know, and I'm reminded of this because I see this new Black Panther Party dude who says, you know, Black liberation movement. It's not Black Lives Matter. Hell, people can't even agree. You know, it's like we're killing each other. How can we agree that Black Lives Matter? You know, and a lot of folks, like I say, a lot of folks said that this was that he was a Fed, this and that he was an agent. You know, he of course he said in there, it's like, I know that y'all got agents out here, y'all got snitches and whatnot. Just, I'll be sure to link the video. But the thing is that this is, we're seeing a major time, like I say. We're seeing a shift in the, I'm trying to think very carefully, but we're seeing a shift in the praxis, if you will. We're seeing a shift in that. I think that a lot of folks are upset about these murders continuing to occur. Absolutely. And the thing is that Wignats use black separatism as basically a write-off to say, yeah, let them separate, let them create their own country, and we don't have to worry about them. That's really the idea. That's the only reason why Wignats ultimately support it. They're like, well, we don't have to mess with them, this and that. It's just easier to be like, well, let them do what they want somewhere else. That's basically it. It's not that complicated. But I would say, in all practical terms, it's not realistic in this country. You have millions of folks spread across. You may have people like, Tariq Nasheed, this and that, or, people like Professor Black Truth and everything else like that. I don't really concern myself with them. I've listened to them, and I go back to them sometimes about what they say about white supremacy and we're going to fight them and all this sort of tough talk that they do. But it's like, at the end of the day, they're minor. Even within the black community, they're fairly minor, at least in my opinion. And I know, being the honky that I am, but it's just not realistic right now, And I think that there are other folks who have kind of promoted this idea that, basically, yeah, we should have more traditional ideas in society, but, we need to have it still in a multicultural world that we have today in the U.S. And I think that, I'm trying to think of the dude, the statistics dude. What is his name? I don't even care. He's a gay dude that's married to an Asian guy. Yeah. But yet he's a Wignat. I guess you could broadly call him a Wignat, like once traditionalism, this and that. I can't think of his name. Oh, well. But, yeah. I just want to put this video up because I'm having so much trouble with this check still running. I don't know what sort of checks you need to run. It's like it's just StreamYard, man. I'm not even, so that's why I put it up twice. I'm just letting y'all know for the few folks who did see it, that's why. I think that's all I really have to say. It's kind of, sun's coming out. I'll be making some stew later tonight, so gonna get ready for that. I don't know. I'll probably start working out on Monday, hopefully, because now that school's been over for about a week. I'm going to see if I can get my C and, get my little, degree, get my diploma. It says I got my degree, Bachelor's of Business Administration and Marketing. And I can see what I can get out there, I guess, which in this town is not fucking much. But if I can make enough money and be disciplined, that's hard. Be disciplined about it, then, maybe I can save enough money to move out of this town, because there's nothing here. There really isn't. There's nothing in Wichita Falls for me. I'll just be like a lot of these folks and end up going to that hot mess called Dallas-Fort Worth. I don't know. There's plenty of places in between Dallas-Fort Worth. I know people are going to say, oh, but there's Denton and there's, individual places within there, Louisville, and, I know. But I see it all as the same thing. Anywho, I think that's all I have to say. Till dear, black separatism is unrealistic. It would require an immense amount of energy, immense amount of propaganda to get folks over there. It's not going to occur. I think that I used it for a long time as a trolling mechanism, really. I trolled a lot of folks with that, and now it's just kind of boring, honestly. But yeah. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that. See you later. Goodbye.